He then runs immediately to Twitter, her boyfriend, Zay, and he would write, taking that to the chin. Good run. 100. Zay Brown.
Hey, listen, brother. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Keep it moving. Let her fly. You know what I mean? She a bird on fold. Let her fly, bro. YouTube Town Family. YouTube Town Family. YouTube Town Family. What's the biz? No. Hey. God damn. Keep that same energy over there. This man shot him on live. Time out. Hey, time out. Now y'all want to say what up. After I blow up. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Todd-Town. Another one. You know, I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Another one, Todd-Town. You know, hey man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in to Todd-Town. And like I always say, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So you already know how I go. Peace.
Cooking with Kaya is like 03 Stacey Dash. She's like the new it girl, the new heartthrob that every dude with money on the internet with some motion, they want her. They trying to get at her.
I don't know
After
why.
going viral overnight and having the entire internet on her body, she's been thirst trapping, gaining a lot of attention. But whole time, she has a boyfriend that she really don't acknowledge. She don't really post him, but he's on his social media acknowledging her, doing everything in his power for people to know that they're dating. Some random fan
I didn't know she was booed up.
Cooking with Kaya definitely has a man, and he just might be 6'6", 240-pound, muscular billionaire, because ain't no way nobody ain't hop on that. Man, this man quote tweeted that with a wink, bro. Wanting people to know that's my girl. He's a content creator too, but she's just way more famous. It wasn't always like that. He was the one with clout. He was more famous, and that's essentially how he pulled her. She was a nobody, but she went viral overnight for looking good, and now she's the star, and nobody really knows him compared to her. And that's why I feel like he's on social media overly claiming her, expressing his love for her all the time, because he understands the inevitable, bro. Listen, the inevitable is this. You and your girl was somewhat on the same level when she was a nobody, but now she's like the most sought after woman on the internet. You have billionaires and millionaires reaching out to her. You got rappers worth $100 million trying to crack her. You got NFL players, Sauce Gardner worth $100 million trying to crack. And you're essentially
listen to what he's saying though. Trying to crack. Let that sink in. Like, they all only want one thing. That should go and tell you something. Even as a woman, as a woman, if you were Kaya and you respect yourself, then that shouldn't appeal to you. That shouldn't even, you know what I mean, phase you in any way. It shouldn't even be appealing to you in no way, shape, or form, because you know what they want, right? So, man, goofy.
A streamer who does decent, but you're not no millionaire. You don't have a couple $100,000. So you have to realize the inevitable is going to happen. She's going to leave you, bro. It's not a if, it's a when. She's going to leave you. She was recently invited to Kai Cenat's Streamer University. And while at Streamer University, fans was pointing out the fact that her and DDG looked like they had hella chemistry. You had other streamers like Jay Cinco. They was shooting at her. And, she was being friendly. She wasn't being overly disrespectful for a woman who was in a relationship. I would say she was being too friendly, but she didn't really do anything that would constitute cheating. Now, her boyfriend knew that she was coming to Streaming University. He wasn't invited because he's not popular enough, but he still came to Cleveland or to Akron, Ohio, and he got a hotel in the same city at Streamer University. He stayed at the hotel 6 minutes away to keep tabs on her. That's how you...
Goofy. Ain't no way, brother. Ain't no way in. Boy, hell nah. You a simp on foe. You a simp on foe. Ain't nowhere in the world I'll travel just to be 6 minutes away. That shows trust issues. If y'all together and you gotta fly there to keep tabs on her, that's a red flag right there, brother.
You got a bad one, bro.
No.
You not trying to let her out your sight. But all that sweating abroad, following her everywhere, backfired, because even though he was only 6 minutes away from Cooking with Kaya, she still went to the club with DDG and other streamers. And while at the club, she did something that he considered cheating.
Uh-oh.
And because of this, he absolutely crashed out. She's at the club. She's having fun. She's dancing with her friends. Now, there's men involved. There's men around, but she's not really dancing directly on some of the men. However, she still knows there's men around, right? There's men in like her direct proximity. But she still turns around and starts twerking. There's men around, but she's on the floor, twerking, bent over. Now, as she's bent over now, you start to see the men, or some men, quite specifically, start slapping her butt as she twerks. Now, it's unclear if she realizes that men are smacking her butt, but
his heart
she still does it. Right? And the ex is watching this from the hotel 6 minutes away.
He about to go cry.
Now, if you're 6 minutes away, I would say probably you want to go to your boyfriend 6 minutes away and not to the club with random men, but nonetheless, though, she didn't ask him to come. He's just following her around. He then runs immediately to Twitter, her boyfriend, Zay, and he would write, taking that to the chin. Good run. 100. Zay Bron.
Hey, listen, brother, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. Keep it moving. Let her fly. You know what I mean? She a bird on fold. Let her fly, bro. You there 6 minutes away, and I would agree with that. You know, most women, if it was like that and it's just business, but again, the business is streaming, so of course you think she gonna miss the club? Like, I don't know, but some women would probably go back if you. But were you there for that reason to be with her, or did you just, you know what I'm saying, just really follow her out there on some stalker shit? You feel what I'm saying? Let her fly, bro. Keep it moving.
Damn, I'm in a hotel waiting for my bid, and she at the club 6 minutes away from me getting her ass slapped live in front of 50K people.
Yeah,
Cloud a dangerous drug. Never trust no bit, y'all. Learn from me. It's crazy, bro, because he was probably at that hotel, looking online, looking at how good she looks at Sugar University, her in them green shorts, and he thinking, oh, I'm finna eviscerate her cheeks tonight, bro. Oh, I'm finna clap it crazy.
Yo.
And then she does that, and you don't even get to clap it one last time, bro. Right? You got so emotional, you went crazy, and now you don't even get to clap the cheeks one last time, bro. Oh, my God.
Right to the net
bro.
with it, bro.
So then he puts, I just lost my ball. Ball is like lingo for Sugar University. He just lost his girl. I think he went to the internet too prematurely because she was dancing with her girls. Even though guys were nearby, she was dancing with her girls. Girls always slap each other butt. But then the guy that was nearby, Quan, I should say, he snuck one in. He started slapping it. Now, apparently, according to people, it wasn't caught on stream. But according to people who were there, Kaya then checked Quan afterwards for slapping her butt. Unknowingly,
on stream,
Quan would apologize and claim he was drunk. He didn't mean it. So I think the boyfriend went to Twitter too prematurely. I understand being upset, but to take to Twitter to try to make a scene, you don't ever want to involve people in your relationship. You know, that's just from my perspective.
100%.
Now, Cooking with Kaya
100%.
would take to social media, her Twitch stream, to react to her boyfriend being pissed off that another man was slapping her butt. When responding to her boyfriend going off on Twitter about her quote-unquote cheating, she gave a textbook example on how to avoid accountability. She says something that we hear a lot of women say when they do get caught doing something that they aren't supposed to be doing, which is, I mean, how can I cheat? We're not even together. But he thought y'all were together because he came all the way to Akron.
Like, if the truth comes out, you're going to be looking dumb. So I
she trying to say they not even together?
Like, I'm not gonna do nobody like that, but they don't know the half of it. How can you cheat with somebody you're not with? And what did I do? Like, I'm okay. I'm great. I'm having fun.
Insecurity.
Streamers University. But like I said, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let y'all have this moment, ZG. I'm gonna let y'all have this.
So
you have another dude in the background talking about insecurity is a drug. I guess he's her cameraman. They got nothing going on, but it just looks bad as well, man. Now, crazy. I do understand because the more I learn about the situation, it feels like he was trying to hold on to their relationship and they were in like a weird spot, but still, he was still under the assumption y'all was in a committed relationship. You acknowledge that y'all weren't completely broken up a little later. Y'all was still like committed to each other, which is why he came to Akron. But she would even explain, well, again, when she says she did nothing wrong, she would explain that she was dancing with the girls. It was a girls' night. She was with the girls. She wasn't with no guy. And that what the dude did wasn't something that she wanted him to do. And she confronted him.
Yeah, I seen the picture, the screenshot that y'all talking about, but I had no idea. Like, literally. Obviously, if I'm, like, dancing with some girls and y'all saying something happened, I had no idea. Like, literally.
The dude who smacked her butt, Quan, he came on her stream to apologize, but he also revealed something. He said that Kaya said, and he said it in front of Kaya, and Kaya did not deny it. He said that Kaya said, even if he did smack her butt, it wasn't a problem.
See? Yeah, see? The disrespect. That's why I say you should have peeped game and just been like, let me go on and pack up. You get what I'm saying? Because, man, come on, man. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, just hearing the tables turn. He was bigger at one point. Now she's bigger. And she got more options. She got bigger and better options, bro. Like, you should have peeped that. You know what I mean? And pretty much been ready to sell that ship. You feel what I'm saying? Because ain't nowhere in the world. Like, because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going for it either. If I'm with my chick and you out, and that's how I am. Like, you get what I'm saying? I expect you to handle yourself accordingly, just as I would if I'm out. Simple as that. And I ain't got to go checking for nothing. I ain't even got to go looking for nothing. Because if it's done in the dark and it was done wrongly, it'll come to light. Then you handle your business and keep it moving. There's too many women out here to be crying over just one. That's what I've always believed. But if you're going to be with one that's going to treat you right, then, man, ball out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you start peeping that goofy shit, bro, you should have chucked them deuces on folk. Ain't no way. Especially with that response. Like, hell no, boy.
We just talk like adults. This mic is unmuted. There you go. You good? All right. What are we just talking about?
We talked about the situation that y'all was talking about him smacking my ass in the club or whatever, which I was unaware of it until y'all brought it up in the chat. And he just came and he said if he did, he apologized. There was nothing to do for it. And yeah.
Mind you, no, we got this. And what did you say when I told you that?
No excuse.
You said.
I was unaware that you did that, exactly. And I was unaware, like I was confused.
And if I did, like I said, I apologize. But if I did, what did you say? What did you just tell me?
What?
You said if I did.
Like she trying to act like she don't know.
It wasn't a problem, even though like it wasn't my intentions. Like I said, you got what you got going on. I got what I got going on. Everybody in the club cleaned up.
Okay, as long as you apologize, like I said, I wasn't even aware that you did that.
Exactly.
But he apologized, y'all. That's the end of it. We won't even talk about it no more.
Man, that shit.
Let it go. We go.
Crazy.
Zay will take to Twitch to explain how he feels about the situation. Now, what he explains is a situation we've all been through. He would explain, or how he tells it, he may not realize what he's saying, but as somebody who's been involved with women, I understand what he's saying. Kaya began to slowly distance herself from him, kind of not answer his calls as often, respond back a little slow. And they were in a position where, yeah, they were talking about their issues they need to work through, but he was still under the assumption they were together.
Getting ignored. I'm getting blatantly ignored, gang. I'm gonna tell niggas, getting blatantly ignored, my nigga. I'm like, bro. And the thing is, bro, what I always told her, gang, I said, bro, if you ever want any of these niggas,
See, I'd have been gone.
if you ever want any of these niggas, just let me know.
You crazy.
My nigga. Let me know. Because I'll do anything I'll do anything to try to keep us together if we having regular problems. But if it got anything to do with another nigga or trying to entertain another nigga, explore the options, I say, yo, let me know and I will move around. You don't gotta worry about nothing.
Facts,
I'll be out your way. No cap. That's what I said every time I say, yo, if it's got anything to do with any nigga, tell me, and you don't even gotta worry about me trying to fix this shit. I'ma let you go do what the fuck you wanna do, my nigga. No cap. You feel me?
Yeah. But even with that being said, just hearing her actions even before then, like, nigga, you should have had that mindset. Like, it's somewhat like, nigga, I see you want to do your thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, It shouldn't even take her letting you know verbally, because most women ain't. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, they not gonna sit there and be like, you know what? I think that's not gonna happen in a perfect world, because that's what you say. Like, most guys would say that, man. Let me know, and I'm about. And true enough, most of them would, but it ain't never gonna happen like that. You get what I'm saying? She ain't just gonna come out of nowhere and just be like, you know what? I'm feeling somebody else, because at the end of the day, they still worried about your feelings and how you may react too. So, but I'm saying that to say, like, you should have seen signs, brother. You get what I'm saying? So it do seem like it was something that he's trying to hold on, or probably want to hold on to, because ain't nowhere in the world you ignore me, and I know what, man, boy, I'd have chucked them deuces on you. Y'all tripping, y'all simping.
Funny thing is, she had a nigga
Niggas be
6 minutes away.
simping
I'm 6 minutes away, gang. I'm 6 minutes away.
niggas.
If you were getting blatantly ignored, then why show up at Akron?
Come on, man.
Why show up to
That's
Ohio?
why I say the
why,
signs
like,
was
why
there,
would
bro.
you come
You
if
tripping,
you were
bro.
being
Oh,
blatantly
fuck.
ignored? It felt
Ain't
like
no
he was
way.
still trying to hold on to this, bro. He felt like,
Man, I'm trying
man,
to
bro,
tell
she
you.
about to go to Streamer University. Kai is there, DDG is there, Duke Dennis is there, Quan is there. Oh man, all these lit dudes trying to get at her. I gotta be nearby.
You crazy,
And it looks
bro.
like, bro, she
Fuck outta
wasn't
here.
feeling you anymore, man. She
Them options
got
got
the
bigger
fame,
and
she
better.
got the attention,
Right.
and she started to look like, bro, I can do better than you, man. You just a normal guy. I got millionaires trying to date me now.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, bro. You try super hard. Now, he said something goofy
Man.
that I didn't quite agree with. He said he don't blame Quan for slapping Kaya's butt.
What?
I feel like, yeah, like Quan apologized, so it's no weird stuff. It's cool, but he slapped her butt without her permission. You should be mad at him for doing that to your girlfriend, bro.
What
At
you-
the nigga on, because look, bro, if I'm in the club, nigga, I got some drinks in my system. And I see some fine shit. Mind you, he was standing behind her for like 3 minutes before she even started doing that. So, a nigga like me, I'm doing the same shit. Behind her, I'm trying to get on that. As soon as she started getting tricked, I'm trying to get on that. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? And especially if she looked like I could do it. Like, a nigga not gonna do some shit like that if they don't feel like they can do it. My nigga, a nigga not gonna do some shit like that if they don't feel like they can get on that, bro. Nigga gonna be like, oh, she bad. Let me grab her ass. No, my nigga.
So that's what we doing now. That's what y'all doing now. That's y'all getting drunk and just randomly going to grab some ass in the club. Like, bro, y'all goofy as hell. Boy, I ain't never. That's what it seemed like he said to me. Even whether you know a motherfucker or not, but to just go up and just, you know what I'm saying, just approach a woman and grab ass, like, bro, that's crazy. That's kind of wicked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? y'all crazy out there, boy.
No. Overly comfortable when a nigga they feel like they can get anybody. Bro, I won't even say that, bro. Because
Overly
like,
comfortable. Like, nigga,
it's not even about the
you
nigga
just
being lit, bro. It's
described
about her. How like, I don't know, gang. But I can't be mad at the nigga. Let me have some drinks in my
Boy, you
system. I'm at the
goofy as hell,
club.
too.
I see some
That's why
fine
you-
shit right there.
I see why she left
Be getting
your
lit.
ass.
I've been behind her for 3.
Kaya will come back on stream and she will break down, or she will finally confess to what we've all known. Anybody with a brain look at the situation and you can figure out what went wrong here. She will finally reveal, listen, I'm hypergamous too, all right? I'm finally lit. I got a lot of attention. I'm famous
Man.
now. A lot of successful and rich men are in my inbox. I just asked my boyfriend to get established. So Kaya is 23. I think Zay is around the same age. So she wanted her 23-year-old boyfriend to get established in order for him to continue dating her.
Established? What do you mean by established? At 23? Like, that's what you working on. You know what I'm saying? Unless you was, you know what I'm saying? Unless you was how I was back then and doing other stuff, it's only one way to be established that early. Because even if you go to school, you get out, you still have time to establish yourself. So to say to get established at 23 is kind of crazy. You get what I'm saying? And I know from experience, like, you got fast money and you got that right steady slow money. You get what I'm saying? If you're following me, you get what I'm saying? So to say that at 23, like, what you expect him to be out there doing other stuff? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you're gonna be established at 23. Most guys and women at 23 are working to become established. So, you know, I want to hear her take on that even more.
Those 23-year-old men are not established, bro. I'm just
Come on, man. Bruh,
Most
especially
23-year-old
today.
men are just
Like,
getting
hell
into
nah.
their career and their field, and they're still
Scamming or
figuring it
something,
out
you
and
feel me?
grinding.
Right.
But because she done achieved fame for looking good, for twerking on like TikTok,
Yeah.
she now wants her 23-year-old boyfriend to become a millionaire overnight
Man, it don't work like
to
that.
keep up with her or to keep her, and he couldn't do it. So according to her, she was pretty much done with that situation because he wasn't established.
I was respectful enough to tell him, I still want this, but I just want you to go get established. That's all I was asking for. I just want him to get established. To the point where I kept telling him, like, yo, I got so fed up. I was literally telling him, like, go hang out with boys. You have friends out here. Like, get out the house. You don't got to stay with me 24/7. Like, I don't know. I just got frustrated. It's just...
Okay, so that's different. Maybe, I don't know, established. I don't know if that's the right word to use, because what she just said right there seemed like this nigga damn near stalking her. You know what I'm saying? Seemed like she, you know, them tables turned. Now she on her high. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like he may be on some stalker shit, trying to, you know, not let her breathe. And I can understand that. I could get that. You know what I'm saying? If that's what she explaining. Like, you know, you not really focused on yourself no more. You worried about what I got going on because you see all the fame and all the stuff that's coming at me. You kind of let your stuff go, and now you just trying to be up under me all day, trying to see what I'm doing. I can understand that. That would get annoying. As a man, you should never move to that point in your life, even in your relationship. Nothing should have changed with you. If you put the trust into the process, and once, like I said, you see a motherfucker moving funny, then that's when you got to do what you got to do. But hearing that, like, I could get that. You know what I'm saying? If he stopped focusing on his shit and start pressing her more, what you doing, where you going, I'll be with you, let me whoop, whoop, whoop. But that's some simp shit, bro. Ain't nowhere in the world. Even I knew it was crazy hearing him fly all the way out there to be 6 minutes away. Goofy. Ain't no
I
way.
am too young.
Y'all simping.
I just got frustrated of carrying the weight. Y'all, I couldn't do nothing. Like, he didn't let me do nothing. Like, oh my gosh.
See?
It was so bad.
Bro. See, yeah,
But
that's
anyways,
different, man.
Like I said, I'm not
Hell
going to
nah,
speak
you-
on his situation.
We've all been there before, man.
Hell
he had
nah,
all
not
the
me.
clout at some
Fuck
point.
that.
Now, by all the clout, I
I'll
mean
let
he
your
was
ass
still
go,
where he's
boy.
at now, right? He's like a
Foe.
semi-popular streamer. He has clout. He has like 100,000+ on Twitch. So
Aw,
he
bruh.
does his thing.
Come on, man.
And she had no clout, so he could get the girl who looked really good with no clout. But once she went
Now, he can
viral
do it
overnight for
again.
looking good,
But
and now
you
she got
choosing the
all the
wrong
clout in
one.
the world, she now looks at you as if you're nobody because now she's doing better than you. Whole time you're trying to hold on because now you got the most sought after girl
Yeah,
on
see,
the
that's what
internet,
it
and you
seemed
thinking
like, bro.
you can't do much
I'ma
better
keep it
than
a
her.
buck. No.
Hey man, Zay man, keep your head up, all right? But yeah, it's over with, bro. You're not getting her
that's
back, okay?
crazy,
Keep
bro.
your head up, man.
Yeah,
All right,
nah,
move on.
especially after simping.
Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do you guys feel like Cooking with Kaya did something wrong? Do you guys feel like Zay is overreacting, or is he reacting appropriately? Let me know.
Listen, if she wasn't transparent, like verbally on, like letting them know what they had or what their situation was, you get what I'm saying? Especially during all of this or prior even, I can understand her take. You get what I'm saying? I can understand his take. I'm sorry. I can understand what he's saying. Like, yo, because, man, like I say, women were women. You get what I'm saying? I've seen it a lot of times before. Hell, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have my situations back in the day, but not like that. I've never simped out like, nigga, I'm going to keep it pushing on your ass. As soon as I see you doing some goofy shit, or I could put two and two. See, one thing about me, I ain't never just run off what I heard. Once I seen it myself, oh, you ain't got to worry about me no more. Always been that way. That's why I don't understand these men nowadays. Like, y'all simps, bro. Tendered like a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, to me, the signs was there even with her. She don't even have, at some point, you got to understand, she ain't even have to be verbal. If you telling me she ignoring you, you know what I'm saying? You noticing things here and there that's off that wasn't what it was before, bruh. That's enough notification for you to do what the fuck you gotta do. You gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't need that verbal confrontation. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bruh. Like, and like I said, I'm not saying what she did is right, but like I said, if she was transparent, then is she necessarily wrong? It seemed like he was the one trying to hold on to what they had, and she, like I say, you gotta understand, she bigger, she got better options now. This is what women do, bro. Like, honestly, this ain't no, you know what I mean? You just gotta take it on the chin and really keep it moving, man. You got what, 100K, bro. You got motion, bro. Just now, like, I don't know if this is gonna take away, but you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna be I want to mention this too, man. And I'm not trying to take nothing away from Kaya. You know what I'm saying. I actually did a reaction on her when she first hit the scene with DDG's, you know, cooking with her and all this stuff. And like I said, I spoke great things about her as far as having her back, because a lot of women was coming at her just with her style, which again, I wasn't defending what she was doing. It just seemed like it was a lot of hate, you know what I'm saying? So, but I said that to say, y'all niggas be putting these women on a pedestal, like, and I don't understand that. Y'all put them way up here. I'm not saying she's not attractive, but she's definitely not my type, and she looks like an average woman. You get what I'm saying? You got millionaires, billionaires. Think about what they want from this woman. Do you think they want to sit down and have a family with this chick? I want you to let that sink in. Even for Kaya, she should be looking at that. This is what lets me know that she for the streets, because she falling for the shit. I've been seeing clips and hearing, you get what I'm saying, especially other women just talk about how she's not really a girl's girl. You know what I mean? When she around other women, she's not really conversating. She's not really, she giving them the stank face, like she knows she all that and shit, which I'm really surprised, because to me, she's, like I say, she's an average girl. You know what I'm saying? So she she on her high horse right now. But I've been hearing a lot of, people say, she's not really a girl's girl. But once them dudes come around, or once other guys come around, that's when her energy changed. She's more talkative, so you could tell she for the guys. Another red flag, brother. Like, again, why would you even want to be with something like that? You know what I'm saying? She for the streets. I'm trying to tell you, let the bird fly. Ain't nothing there, Zay. Like, you ain't missing nothing. It's probably happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even see what a hurt is at. And again, you niggas be I be thinking to myself, like, a lot of you niggas don't get none. Like, y'all not used to talking to fine women, or really attractive women. Because if y'all looking at Kaya and y'all treating her or going all Google, like doing all this goofy ass shit behind this one, I don't get it. Like, she's not, like I said, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see the hype about it. You get what I'm saying? It just shows me that you fellas, that most niggas is out here just, y'all fuck anything, bro. Yeah, anything is attractive to y'all. She's on the line shaking ass, so y'all think it's easy. You got, like, I just don't understand. Like I say, Tinder, y'all some Tinder soft ass, and then you got this nigga over here crying, I lost my ball. Well, go get another one. God damn it. You shouldn't have no issue doing that. It's plenty fish in the sea, bruh. And like I say, man, you had your time with her, but now look like the time is out, man. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let her fly. She a bird on folk. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. You niggas are simps, bro. Y'all thirsty as hell. I'm sorry. Cause she like a 304 to me. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, bro. Anytime you could just shake your ass everywhere like that and just fiend for that type of attention, that's something I wouldn't even want to go after. That's why I said you gotta understand in yourself what most of these guys want. That's not a flex. Yeah, I got millionaires and billionaires getting that, and they only want one thing. They only want one thing from you. That to me, that's not respectful. You get what I'm saying? So, again, man, I don't know, bro. Zay, you got to keep it moving, dog. Like I say, man, there's plenty out here, man. Take it on the chin, man, and bounce back, bro. But to be crying over that, bro, to me, that ain't nothing to cry over. Average woman. Y'all already know how it go, man. I'm checking out. Peace.
Yeah, whoa.